Good morning, my dear student. Today I am going to discuss about the database development. In your new books, that is the supplementary book given by the KIPS. Okay, in this particular supplementary book, this particular section is unit number 3. So in this particular section, as I have discussed in my earlier videos also, that here we will going to do how to manage the database in a different ways. So in a database system, what is an important thing that to be noticed? That is the primary key. Okay, so when you build one database, when you build a database, when you collect some data, huge amount of data, there you require this particular thing that is called a primary key. Now, what is this a primary key is? Primary key means that particular key which has an unique identity. Okay, or it can be said as unique identifier for each of the records in a table. Now, unique identifier of each of the records in a table means, suppose your voter card. Now, nowadays, what you find that Aadhaar card. Aadhaar card is an unique identity. Suppose there is two-person named Ram or Rahim or etc. etc. So, those the person having the same name, what will happen? They when they will going to register, they will going to have the two different what Aadhaar card number. Okay, so this the Aadhaar card number what they are getting, that is their unique identification number. Clear? This particular unique identification number is their primary key. Now you have seen it that we have used the primary key for a different purpose, like when the students are registered in the board, the students has their unique primary key. That key will not be duplicated again. Okay, so you can find it that when you are getting a driving license, you have a unique identification number. When you are taking an ATM card, in the ATM card, what you find, it has a unique identification number. So each of these case, when you find it, that there you are getting the different type of unique identification number which cannot be duplicated. So primary key is that particular thing which cannot be duplicated. That means when you will going to create the primary key, when you will going to create a table, it is must that you have to create a primary key in a table. So in a design view, how can you do it? In a design view, you will go to the design view. In the design view, you find that you can create the primary key. Okay, so this is the position where you will going to find it, that you can set up the primary key and you can work with the primary key. So see here in this particular thing, you can see in this here, see this primary key which I am circling. Okay, so this is the primary key. Now how the primary key is activated? In this particular area, in registration number, the primary key is activated. Now how it will activate it? You will go here and do the right click. A drop down menu will come. From there you can select, that is in one way. Either you select this one, this will come in this orange pattern of color, and this the border will be there like this. Then you go to the primary key option. Primary key is option under the design tab. Okay, under the design tab, primary key option is there. So you click on this primary key. See here, key type of structure is there. Then you will going to set up the primary key. Now one more thing in this content I want to say to you, that when you are filling up the field name, like I have given here registration number, student name, date of birth, fee paid, subject, okay, district, then result, and for each of these things what I have given a data type. Clear? Like for registration number, data type has been given a number. For the student name, the data type has been given a text. So when you are doing all these things, when you are selecting a data type, first suppose registration number you have selected, and after selecting a registration number, you have selected the data type. Okay, so this data type when you have selected, you have to come in this particular area. always when you select a data type, you have to come in this particular area that is known as a field property. So in this field property, you will get a lot of field. Like for this number system, what you have, field size, format, etc., etc. You can see a lot of field properties are there. So according to your requirement, you will select a field property. Like when you will select a text, by default the field size of the text is 255. Okay, so this 255 is not required, so you can reduce the particular text size. So this is how you can do it. Like when you select the date and time, you will select that pattern of date and time which we want to insert, isn't it? So currency pattern, what pattern of currency you want to enter, that also you need to enter. So this is how you can see it, that those are the different types you will going to enter. From where? From the data type. As soon as you are entering the data type, you will going to enter the field property. Okay. So as you are doing this particular thing, as you are working on this particular thing, we find that one thing is very important. That is what? That is making of the query. After you finish the work of creating the table, you need to create the queries. Queries means you want to analyze the different pattern of data in a different way. You can find it that there are the different what sources, different sources are available, isn't it? So you will get a different source, like you are getting the sources from your home. Obviously you get lot of sources from your home, you are getting a lot of sources from your known circle, you are getting a lot of sources from the other different area. So all these things what you are getting, what you find it, that is the query you are doing. Suppose you are asking your mother or you are asking your father that how many people are staying that where you are now going for stay, isn't it? Suppose you are standing changing your particular what particular location. So when you are changing your particular location, you are asking that whether you will going to get a friends or not, how many people are staying in that locality, etc., etc. So all these things what you find it, that is a pattern of a query. So here you can see it, that you have to click on where create option. So this is the create option. In this create option, what you find that query can be done in the two way. One is using the wizard, one is using the design view. Okay, so we preferred, or in your question paper or in your answer sheet, it will say if nothing is said, then you will do it in a design view, not with the help of wizard. Okay, so you will write the answer with the help of design view. So what you will do, as soon as you click on this particular create option and create menu, and in this create menu when you click on it, you find that you can come in this particular area where this others is written and there is a query in design view is written. Okay, so those are the data has been inserted there. So first you have to come in the query in design view. After you come to the query in design view, as soon as you come to the query in design view, what you can see that there a window will open. This is the window. Show tables. The window name is show table window will open. So in this particular show table, there will be the name of different tables what has been created. Like you can see here that there are the different type of things are being created, and those the different pattern of things what are created. Like I have created here personal information, product, result, isn't it? Different tables has been created under the database. Now what is my database? Database is school, and what is the this is the school. Under the school there are those tables has been created by me. So I have to select the appropriate table based on which I want to do the query. Okay, so this is the field. From this field you have to select the field, and this is the section of criteria. Okay, first you have to select a what table. Obviously you have to select a table. Without selecting a table you cannot do the query. Clear? Next, when you have selected that table, the particular table, like here you can see here, I have selected a table what? Student. Okay, so student table has been selected here. So based on the student, what I need to see, I need to see their registration number. So I have given the registration number in this field. Okay, data type will come automatically. Then I have selected keep their student name. After keeping the student name, what is the question? See the question here. Find out those students, those who stay in Uttar Pradesh. That means my question is that what I need to solve and I need to find out those students, those who stayed in Uttar Pradesh. So person, those who stayed in Uttar Pradesh, what are they? Those the criteria. That means this Uttar Pradesh is your criteria. Based on this, your query will be. So you have selected the two fields what to be shown. Now from where you will going to get it? See here, there is a part is known as district. This one. So in this district you will find, so district has been selected here. After selecting the district, what you find? You have to go to the criteria section. So this is the criteria section. In this criteria section now where you will going to fill the place where you have taken the district. That means here under this particular field you have to select the criteria of that field. That means we can know that criteria is Uttar Pradesh. You can find in this particular area. Okay, so that to be selected, this particular thing to be selected, and you will going to do the query in this particular way. After you do the query, let's see what it comes. See, when you have fulfilled it and when you have saved it, you find that the person, those who are staying in Uttar Pradesh, that means this is the district Uttar Pradesh, those who are staying in Uttar Pradesh, their name is shown here along with their registration number. Why? Because I have given only those two criteria to be shown. With this particular criteria what has been included. That means two column to be shown along with this particular criteria what has been included here. Okay, so this is those are the criteria has been selected for showing number one, and this is the criteria or the condition what to be fulfilled. So two things I am saying, two criteria is there. One, what to be shown, and another, what to be fulfilled. This particular criteria to be fulfilled and those criteria to be shown. Clear? So this is how you can do the particular work and you can do the query. This is the output of the particular query that has been shown to you. Now here you can see there is another query I have done. Okay, those who did not pay the fees. So what to do? I want to see the roll number of the students. I want to see the first name of the students. And what is the fee not paid, from where we will going to get? From the fee section. So this is the fee section. So I have selected the fee here. And from this fee section, what is the criteria given here? Criteria in this section has been given here, not paid. Okay, so fee not paid. So based on this criteria, what the particular work will be done. So let us see what is the output it is showing to us. Now you can see, my dear student, that in this particular section, it has fulfilled the criteria. That means those the person who hasn't paid the fees, what I need to see? I need to see their first name, it is shown. I need to see their roll number, it is also shown. Okay, so those are the part what has been shown to us. Why? Because I need this particular thing to be shown. Clear? So this is how you will going to do the query in Access. So question will be there, different pattern of question you will going to find, and based on those different pattern of question, what you will going to do? You will going to do the query. Clear? So thank you, student. I am ending up the session today here. This is all about how to do the query, how to implement the query in your database. Thank you all.